What's up, everybody? This is gonna be a message, a specific message. So, like I said, if Spirit gives me some names, I'm going to share those names. Okay. So, I have a list of names that have been standing out to me. Well, I see the name Jordan all the time, so that could be something specific for some of you because I see it often. My daughter brought home, like, as soon as I said, like, this is crazy, I said, Spirit, if you show me any more names, like something about like names that stand out to me, I will read for those people. So my daughter brought home like this project or something. I don't know. It's like a math project, and it has all these names in them. So I'm just gonna go off of the 4 names I have here, and the first name Jordan, because I keep seeing that name all the time. So I was like, okay, that must be something. I don't know. If not, so it doesn't have to be that these are your names specifically. Like, it could be your last name, it could be your middle name, it could be a street name or something that, you know, you lived on a street like that, or you have a family member of that name or someone close to you. If you know anybody with these names, maybe this is a message for them or something, maybe to pass along to them. I don't know. I'm gonna just trust Spirit on this one. But so the names I have on the list, if you're on YouTube, because I'm streaming on Instagram also and YouTube at the same time. So if you guys are on YouTube, you guys already know the names, and I'm gonna go in order. I'll leave a timestamp on YouTube. If you guys want to watch this on YouTube later, it will be up on YouTube later, Instagrammers, so you guys can see the timestamps or whatever. So for the Instagrammers, I have on my list Jordan, Chris, Denise, Kyle, and Kimberly. Those were the names that were on, except with the exception of Jordan. That name comes to me often. It's been coming to me all the time. But the 4 names on my daughter's little school project or whatever was Chris, Denise, Kyle, and Kimberly. So I'm going to see if there's any messages that Spirit has for these specific people. Starting with Jordan. Anyone with that name, it could be your last name, it could be your middle name, your first name, something connected to you. Most High God, ancestors and spiritual team of these specific individuals that resonate with this energy, this name. What message do you have for them? What message do you have? I'm using my Samsung on for my Instagrammers. I'm using my Samsung, and it's like an old Samsung tablet, so it looks like the lighting looks shitty compared to YouTube. It looks completely different. It looks crazy. Okay. So let's see. What is the message? What is the message for Jordan? Anything, anyone, or anything connected to this name Jordan? Foundations and achievements comes out. Trapped in fear. Prosperity begins. New beginnings. Material harvest. So this could be stressing over finances, obviously. Securing, you know, your family. This could be something surrounding that. Potentially there's an opportunity that's going to come, or that there is an opportunity and maybe you're questioning it, maybe you're doubting it. New beginnings. So if you take a risk on this, whatever it is, because I feel like you might need to evaluate this. There's stress connected to whatever this financial energy is, or this could be an opportunity. So say it was a job presented to you. It may be less than what you were making. It may require you to move. It may require an adjustment in your circumstances or living situation, and you're kind of stressed out over this. I would say that you're being guided to focus on the possibilities, the positive possibilities, and the positive outcome, or just simply trusting and stepping out on faith when it comes to this. Because I feel like this could be a seed that you subconsciously planted, or you're very, you know, your biggest concern is this something that's going to secure you in the long haul? Because there's always potential with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like that's a yes. So you got material harvest. So you're going to have well more than enough than what maybe um, you desired that you would, or thought that you could have, or whatever. What's up, Drita? So maybe you didn't, maybe you're not expecting this to turn out well, or maybe you know that it's a possibility that it could be good for you, but you're just not sure. Get out of your own way. Get out of your head, whatever this is about. Because at the end of the day, you're divinely protected. That's what I'm getting. So if you're stressed out about money and such and things like that, that should be the least of your worries. The Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups, this could represent, with these two nines, a completion, a job well done. You got the Eight of Swords. Also with the Eight of Swords in this deck, the Trapped in Fear card. So you got it twice. This is something you're really stressed out about. And I feel... And you got the Fool twice. That's weird. The New Beginnings card in this deck is the Fool card. So you got the Fool and the Eight of Swords. Maybe, and then the nines, the two nines here, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So maybe the number 9 and 8 and 0 represent something specifically for you. But, or one of those numbers could be your life path number, or it could just be something significant. Whatever this is pertaining to, I don't feel that this is anything to worry about. If it requires you to relocate, this is travel involved, and you're second guessing yourself, whatever this is about, there's no need to do that. I'm saying that the outcome is great. And I feel like the biggest thing is you want to make sure that your family is secure. You want to make sure that everybody's good at the end of the day. And I feel like you have nothing to worry about with that. So I'm getting... Go ahead. All right, next person on my list is Chris. So we got 7. Okay. So anyone that has the name Chris, it could be short, it could be Christina, it could be Christine, it could be Christopher, it could be Chrysalin, Christian, it could be a middle name, a last name, or it could be a family member. Anything. If you feel connected to this name, it could be a message for you, or it could be a message for someone close to you. I haven't done Denise yet. I still have Denise, Kyle, and Kimberly to do. Alright. What is the message that you have for those with the name Chris or anything connected to Chris? Christopher, Christine, Christina, Christian, whatever. Christ, I don't know. Let's see. What is the message? Deception and envy. Hope, which is the Star card. So you got the 7 of Swords, the Star. 2 of Movement, Choices, and Decisions, which is the 2 of Pentacles in this deck. The Sacral Chakra. 9 of Fulfillment and Wishes, which is the 9 of Cups. Alright. You guys are allowing something to hold you back, okay? Or you could be holding somebody else back. But with the Deception and Envy card, it could be that you got some energies around you where you may be like, you may have some jealous people around you, or you could be a jealous person, whatever. There's this energy of false masks, someone not being true to their heart, looking at, you know, maybe saying to yourself, look at what so-and-so has, or I don't have that, or someone is saying that about you or towards you. And I feel like someone is lacking optimism and faith about their path. And you could be holding your own self back from something major, something big. I got this message earlier, but it was for someone else. But I'm kind of getting the same energy that not so much that you're allowing other people to hold you back. If so, it could be the reason why these people are like blocking you and holding you back is because of jealousy. And I feel like they're trying to deceive you not to move past them, not to move on, not to be bigger and greater than what they, you know, they may feel like they're not good enough. They may not feel like they're capable enough, so they're going to try to deceive you into believing that you shouldn't hope for something. You shouldn't have faith in something. With the Tower card, The Tower card may be that you need to surrender to something, because there's a choice that needs to be made, decisions that need to be made, and you may be feeling a little bit like a sense of anxiety regarding this, that this is something you can't make. It's kind of like survival, or this is the energy where everybody's focused on hustling, or focusing on, you know, how am I going to get by? And it's kind of like this impoverished concept that not everybody can eat or win, and it's whether you're operating off of this or somebody else is operating off of this energy. And whatever it is, it's keeping a person stagnated rather than moving forward, because wishes can be fulfilled. This can be emotional abundance, emotional happiness. But instead, this to me looks like someone holding themselves back due to some jealousy, or trying to hold other people back, or someone trying to hold you back. But take what resonates. Only you know. The Tower, the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like there's a lot of investments, or a lot of energy. I get like the Six of Cups. You may have some childhood friends that's holding you back. Some of you guys, it could be you feel like because you have a child that you can't succeed, or maybe you got a baby mama or baby daddy or something that does not want you to succeed or surpass them. They don't want you, they're afraid that you're going to move on past them. You could be dealing with a fire sign, lover, could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, specifically male energy, but it doesn't have to be. I'm also seeing Scorpio energy. You got a lot of Scorpio cards with the Death card, the Six of Cups. The Tower is Scorpio and Aries. You also have Taurus energy here with the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, whoever this is, if it's you, you're holding your own damn self back, or you're allowing someone else to hold you back due to being jealous, trying to deceive, play games with other people. So yeah, you got Capricorn energy as well, Aquarius energy, Pisces energy. So that was a message for anyone connected to the name Chris. Moving on to the name Denise. Denise. Is there a Denise? Say here. Roll call. Ron. Just play. Oh my god. Hold on. Let's see. Denise. What messages do you have to anyone? Denise Huxtable in the house? What's up? What's good? Anyone that is connected to the name Denise, has the name Denise, whether it's a middle name, or maybe a last name, someone's name close to you, a city, a school name, who knows? Let's see. What is the... Let's see. Prosperity Begins, which is the Ace of Pentacles card. Movement and choices and decisions. Kind of the same energies I'm picking up. And I shuffled this good. Solar Plexus. Emotional Withdrawal, which is the Eight of Cups energy. Solitude, which is the Hermit card. Okay. You guys may not be confident about making a decision moving forward. It may require that you let something go, or let someone else go. Maybe you're just not ready to move on from your past in some way. Maybe you're afraid to start a new energy, a new beginning. Okay. There's like a new beginning at hand with this Ace of Pentacles, the Prosperity Begins card. I don't know. Do I have a Denise in here that's from Georgia? I have peaches. There's a peach tree in this card. So you could be from Georgia for some of you. If you have any relations to Denise. It could be deciding upon a job, a marriage, a relationship, something that you feel is healthy for you, or just embarking into the unknown and not really sure if you should. There's this a lot of second guessing about a new energy, a new beginning. Spirit is saying that you might need to tap into your confidence. Some of you guys may be lacking confidence, or just lack of trust and faith in yourself. This represents your core, your center. I feel like you might need to work on your solar plexus, because this may be an energy of not really fully detaching from something. not really detaching from a situation, emotional withdrawal. So there's still a little bit of sadness, there's still a little bit of kind of a little bit of depression here, and it could be that your solar plexus is blocked. It could be that, or it could have been a situation where you compromise your self-worth, your value, your confidence is low or down. And I feel that she has this book. One side is written and the other sheet is blank. It's a blank sheet. It's kind of hard for you guys to see on Instagram, the Instagram livers. This is starting a whole new chapter over. And I feel like you are to take that, whatever you learned in the past, and apply it to your future as wisdom. Not to carry that energy with you and say, oh, that's just what it is and this is my life and this is all I deserve. The Four of Wands and the Empress card. So this could have something to do with family, or it could have been a pregnancy involved for some of you. It could also have been that this is a lover that you already have a child with, or talks of family, or someone that you lived with. Page of Pentacles. So it could be a child involved, or this could just be an opportunity to have much more than this, than what you thought that was there or what you wanted. And this is also an act of self-love with the Emperor's card. The Knight of Cups, the Magician. So this is manifesting love. So the opportunity for you, the seed that you have planted, if this is a matter of you went through a breakup, you thought you were going to get married to this person, or you thought you were going to have kids, or you guys had kids, so you thought, therefore, we're going to stay together, or maybe you were married, or you were engaged, and that didn't happen, or it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, or it could have been something, a job, or someone that you dedicated a lot of energy, or something that you dedicated a lot of energy into. And you may be feeling like that is aborted. So it may not be specifically that the relationship is at its end. For some of you, yeah, it's at its end, but the seed that you planted for this happy home, this happy family, a child, love, or this great job or career, that has not been aborted. That seed, if you look at this card, the Prosperity Begins, that seed is still being planted, still growing. Can't really see it right there, but it's a seed right here, that peach seed. And it may not be with that job that you specifically wanted, but the career, that's what is still there. It may not be with the person, but that energy of that relationship that you're seeking, that's what you're creating, that's what you're manifesting. So whatever the matter is, the desire of your heart is the essence. It has nothing to do with the outer core or the appearance. It's like saying, I want a car, and I might want a Mustang, this and that, but you might find a car that you actually love much more than that, and it oversees your expectations. Or yeah, I want to marry Matt, but then it might be that Matt is not the one, and then Tyler comes in. It's like, oh, well, I'm in love with Tyler. Or I thought I wanted, you know, Melissa, but I ended up running to marry Amanda, whatever. In the end, that was the person that was for me, or what have you. So just be open, because the seed that you planted is still there. That's pretty much what Spirit is saying. So you got a lot of Earth energy. You got Capricorn energy. The Page of Pentacles can be a messenger, like a good news, or it could be an opportunity in a job or career, or it could be like a new home or something, especially with this Four of Wands. Could be a child that is an Earth sign. You might have some Taurus energy in here, because the Empress is the Venus. So the ruling planet of Venus is Taurus and Libra, so you can have Libra energy here too. The Magician is Pisces and Gemini energy. Four of Wands is Aries. The Knight of Cups can be a water energy, but it can also represent a lover, a suitor, an admirer, or someone that you admire. The Eight of Cups is Pisces. The Hermit card, the Solitude card, is Virgo energy. All right. Kyle, anyone connected to the name Kyle? This is for you. Okay, so this could be, I know a person that has a last name Kyle. So it could be your last name. It could be your first name. It could be someone you're related to. It could be someone you're dating, whatever. Let's see what the message is. Hi God, anyone connected to the name Kyle? What is the message that you have? What is the message that you have? Third eye chakra. Thank you, I made it. Well, I didn't make the tie-dye part itself. I bought the tie-dye shirt and I cut it. Stand Your Ground, which is the Seven of Wands. Passion Ignited, which is the Ace of Wands. The Universe, which is the World card. Foundations and Achievements, which is the Four of Wands. Alright. So, ultimately, you know what's best for you and you know what's of your highest good, and you need to stick with that, but somehow you're wavering in what you already know. Instead of following your heart, completing out something, or allowing spirit to conclude or close out something that you know is of your highest good or that is meant for you, you're wavering on that. And it could be because you're being faced with some sort of adversity that you want to tap out, or you feel like, is it worth investing? And it could be that you need to stand your ground on something that maybe others are telling you that you should do, and you know that it's not of your highest good, and you're being kind of bullied or pushed into a corner. You got the Justice card. So this could be a legal situation, or for some of you, this could be a marriage. It could be some sort of business situation, a contract of some sort. Or it can be involving a Libra, or just making a just decision for you. And it's an important decision because I feel like it has some sort of karmic balance involved with it. You got the Three of Cups. This could be in relations to your environment, people close to you, your allies. The Six of Pentacles, it could be a work environment. It could be something financial. You got a lot of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So this could be a work-related situation. You may have love and home, or love and finances, or family and finances, or something involved with this. There could be a settlement that comes out of whatever decision you're making. So it could be, for some of you, this is involving like a work contract, a business contract. There's an opportunity, and I feel like some of you guys want to take it. But it could be that you got somebody or just people around you. This is a theme for some people, like break out of that energy of feeling that you need to appease people around you. I feel like the rewards are going to be great. There's a blessing for you. So maybe you're trying to consider your family, because maybe this involves your family and you want to make sure that you make the right decision for them, or especially if you have children. But I feel like this is work and business. With the third eye chakra, if you feel like you can't trust yourself or you're not clear, maybe you might need to work on your third eye chakra or something. But I feel like a lot of you guys are being divinely led and divinely guided. But there's something that is challenging to you, something that you might feel like the odds are against you. But the fact is that Spirit is supporting you. Anything that's not for you is being moved out of the way, and anything that is for you, you're going to know. And I feel like you got to trust your heart on this, because her heart chakra is burning. So anything that gives you passion, anything that you love, who you love, what you love, whatever, to follow through with that, because focusing on the reward, focus on the outcome. Of course, leave it open, but just know that there is a positive outcome for you. But you got to... you can't waver. Stand your ground. Whatever this decision that you're making, know that it may shape the rest of your life, okay? This could lead to an ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle for some of you. This could be you buying your first home, so maybe that's why you want to make sure that you're making the right decision. It could be a family home or something involved. It could be some sort of investments if you're a realtor, or maybe this is selling a family home or something, or this could be, I'm not really getting inheritance, but something about inheritance. So maybe you're thinking along the lines of that. Life insurance. I don't know why I'm getting these energies, but that's what I'm picking up. So you got some Leo energy. You have Aries energy, Libra. You got Cancer energy, Capricorn, and Taurus. The aces are pretty much just, opportunities, beginnings, seeds. So they don't really represent a specific sign, for me at least. All right, last but not least is Kimberly. Anyone with the name Kimberly, knows anyone with the name Kimberly, has it as their first, middle name, maybe even last name, this message is for you. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Kimberly. Authority, which is the Emperor. Recognition and reward, which is the Three of Pentacles. Positive movement forward is the Eight of Pentacles, the throat chakra. And trapped in fear, which is the Eight of Swords. All right. So, some of y'all are afraid of stepping out and shining, or some of you guys, you allow, I don't know what this energy is today, but like allowing naysayers to like tell you like who you are and what your worth is. And if this was an authority figure, like a parent or someone that you gave that authority in your life, like an ex or something, or someone presently in your life, or just a group of people in your life that you kind of allowed them to bully you around and tell you what's what and who you are, so much so that you don't see your worth. And I feel that this can also represent you being afraid of stepping out and putting yourself in the forefront and being that authority figure in your own life, or being that person that is the leader and that standout person, because you may have not been used to this. You could be you could have been a child or a person that was kind of bullied or pushed around. I feel like the Justice card flew out. So this could be like a karmic cycle that you were ending. Yeah, the Judgment card. So Libras and Scorpio energy involved. But this can also represent this Scorpio full moon that we just had, that is a lot of revelations. And it's calling you to choose a new path or a different path in life. It's telling you to go higher, be greater than where you are right now. Okay? So recognition and reward with the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys may be feeling like you are not being recognized and being seen for who you are. Or some of you guys are afraid to get recognition and afraid to be congratulated or rewarded for whatever it is that you are meant to do in this life, or whoever you're meant to be, or whatever you want to be in this life. You're afraid of success. Some of you, that's the energy I'm getting. You're afraid of being a standout person. You fear this, and what's going to happen is that you're going to have to be honest with yourself and really face this fear. Okay, so you got the positive movement forward. Spirit's telling you to approach your life or a certain specific situation trusting that whatever decision you're making moving forward is the positive direction for you, and you got to step out and trust with that, because you got this ship, or this boat rather, that's guiding this person. I'm seeing a lot of solar energy. So there's a sun in the background in this card. This person has a yellow like hue or halo around him. And this person, they have like a yellow light shining down on them. So your solar plexus, you need to have confidence in your vision, confidence in what you see for yourself. Yeah, and then you got the Knight of Swords, and he has this yellow spark coming from his sword. You can see it, Instagram people. So it's like you got to know who you are and what you represent and what your purpose is. And even with this person, you know, being trapped in this prison in their mind, the sun is still shining, even on this card. So some of you guys, it could be that you may have been a child or person that was told that their words were invalid. What they had to say didn't matter, or you were taught not to speak up, or you were a shy person that didn't like to talk. So this may be that your life purpose involves you communicating and speaking and being like a leader, or sharing things with other people, or just simply could be singing, it could be writing, or it could just be that you got to speak your truth. Okay? You got to speak your truth. And this Eight of Swords energy is an illusion. Being trapped in fear, this imprisonment is only by this person's making. They're in the darkness, but really the light is shining down on them. Almost every card has that yellow energy. So you might want to work on your solar plexus, which represents your center, your creative center. So yeah, I feel like this is a make or break decision. Like, are you going to repeat the same cycles or stay stuck in the past? Or are you going to make a decision to move forward and go higher and greater? The Knight of Pentacles. You've been humble for far too long. You haven't been speaking your truth with the Knight of Swords. You got two different knights, a slow knight and a fast knight. So it's like, you've been humble. You've been pacing yourself far too long. Now it's time for you to speak up. You maybe just come humbly. Spirit's not telling you that you got to be like a bi, whatever, or a dick. You don't have to be that way to prove yourself and who you are. You shouldn't even have to prove yourself, but just stepping into your authority doesn't really mean that you have to step all over people. It doesn't mean that. It just means that you have to know how regal you are. You have to know that you are a king and that you are a queen yourself. You got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can represent fantasies. Our daydreams can represent our goals or decisions that we need to make from the heart. Not everything in this cup is of your highest good. So have you been living and fantasizing and daydreaming off of what other people would like you to be, or what they told you you were, or you've been condensing or suppressing your desires, so you've been manifesting or saying that I want something based off of your limitations rather than your biggest heart's true desires and what your vision for yourself is. So the signs I got here, you got Seven of Cups, that's Scorpio again. You got Scorpio twice with the Judgment card, is also Scorpio. You got the Justice card, which is Libra. The Knight of Pentacles can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Knight of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Eight of Swords specifically is a Gemini. The Three of Pentacles is Capricorn. The Authority, which is the Emperor, is the Aries energy, and the Eight of Pentacles is Virgo as well. So that is the messages. I have more, but I'm not going to do them all tonight or today. I'm going to, pace myself because I have names that are already, in place. So if I see other names out and about that stand out to me, trust me, I will share the messages. I feel like this is a new way that Spirit wants me to reach out to people. And sometimes not everybody feels comfortable to get a reading. Not everybody can afford a reading. So this may just be the way that Spirit wants me to speak to certain people. I don't know. So I'm going to trust God on that. I'm going to trust my higher self, my angels, my spiritual team on that. Maybe y'all spiritual team coming to me. I don't know. But much love as always. I appreciate you guys. If you guys, the Instagrammers, if you guys would like a personal reading with me, check the link in my bio section. If you guys have questions about my readings, please email me. I have an email link on my Instagram page. If you guys are on YouTube, description box below for my website link. Also email me directly at waluchildreadings@gmail.com if you have any questions. Much love. If you guys are in the Phoenix area next week and would like to book an in-person reading with me, you guys can go ahead and email me about that as well. Much love. Thank you for watching. Peace.